Hello, sweet friend. Welcome back to our little space. We're so glad you're here.
Hi there. Come sit with us. Get comfortable. Take a deep breath.
How are you feeling today? I hope you're somewhere quiet, somewhere safe.
We have something special to talk about today. Something that might surprise you.
It's about being rich, but not in the way you might think.
Not about money. Well, not only about money.
It's about richness in your mind, in your heart, in your life.
And it starts with something very simple. Something we do every single day.
It starts with habits.
Small habits. Tiny habits. The kind you might not even notice.
But these small habits, they create everything. They create the life you live, the person you become.
So today, let's talk about rich thinking and how it grows from the seeds of daily habits.
Stay with us. This is going to be gentle, and hopefully it will change something inside you.
Something beautiful.
Henry, I need to be honest with you about something.
Of course, Daisy. What's on your mind?
I've been feeling limited. That's the word. Limited.
Limited means restricted, small, like there are walls around you that you can't see past.
Yes, exactly that. I look at my life and I think, this is it. This is all there is, all there will ever be.
Tell me more, Henry.
I wake up every morning and I do the same things. I think the same thoughts. I worry about the same problems, money problems, time problems, energy problems.
We all have those worries.
I know, but lately I've been thinking, maybe I'm the problem. Maybe the way I think about things is keeping me small.
Keeping you small?
Yes, I see other people who seem to have abundance. Abundance means plenty, more than enough. They seem happy, grateful, full of ideas and opportunities, and you feel...
I feel stuck in scarcity. Scarcity means not enough, always lacking, always worried there won't be enough.
Oh, Henry, I understand that feeling so well.
Do you?
I do, and I think many people listening to us right now understand it too, this feeling that life is happening to other people, but not to you.
Yes, exactly that.
But Henry, can I tell you something? Something important?
Please.
The way you think, it's not permanent. It's not who you are. It's just a habit, and habits can change.
You really think so?
I know so. Rich thinking isn't something you're born with. It's something you practice every single day. Henry, let me explain what I mean by rich thinking, because it's not what most people imagine.
I'm listening.
Rich thinking doesn't mean thinking about money all the time. It doesn't mean being greedy or materialistic. Materialistic means caring too much about possessions and things.
Then what is it?
Rich thinking is a way of seeing the world. It's believing that there's enough, that opportunities exist, that you're capable of growth, that good things can happen to you.
That sounds hopeful.
It is hopeful, but it's more than just hope. It's a practice, a daily practice.
How do you practice it?
Through tiny habits, through small choices you make every single day. And here's the beautiful thing. These small habits are so small, anyone can do them.
Anyone?
Anyone. You don't need money to start. You don't need education. You don't need permission. You just need to begin, one tiny habit at a time.
That makes me feel better.
Good, because you deserve to feel better. You deserve to feel abundant, to feel rich in all the ways that matter. Let me tell you about a woman named Grace.
What was Grace like?
Grace was struggling, really struggling. She worked 2 jobs. She had 3 children. She had debt. Debt means owing money to others, money she had to pay back but didn't have.
That sounds so hard.
It was hard. Every morning, Grace would wake up feeling heavy, heavy with worry, heavy with fear. Her first thought was always the same.
What was it?
It was this: how will I survive today? How will I pay the bills? What if something goes wrong?
I think those thoughts too.
Most people do. It's natural when you're struggling. But those thoughts, they were making her feel worse. They were keeping her in scarcity thinking.
So what changed?
One day, a friend told her about a simple habit, a tiny habit. Her friend said, before you get out of bed, before you check your phone, before you start worrying, say 3 things you're grateful for.
Just 3 things?
Just 3. And Grace thought, that's silly. What do I have to be grateful for? I'm broke. I'm exhausted. I'm overwhelmed. But she tried it anyway. The next morning, lying in bed, she thought, okay, 3 things. And at first, she couldn't think of anything.
What did she do?
She started very small. She said, I'm grateful I woke up today. I'm grateful I have a bed to sleep in. I'm grateful my children are healthy.
That's beautiful.
It felt strange at first, almost fake, but she kept doing it every morning, 3 things, and slowly something shifted. Shifted means changed, moved.
What shifted?
Her mind, her perspective. Perspective means the way you see things, the angle you view life from. She started noticing good things she'd never noticed before. A kind smile from a stranger, a beautiful sunrise, a good cup of coffee.
The good things were always there?
They were always there, but her mind was trained to see lack, to see problems. And when you look for problems, that's all you see. When you look for gifts, you start seeing gifts everywhere.
So gratitude is a habit of rich thinking.
It's the foundation, the base, because when you feel grateful, you feel abundant. And when you feel abundant, you think like someone who has plenty. And when you think like someone who has plenty, you start making different choices.
Can I share a story now?
Please do.
I want to tell you about a man named David. David worked in a factory, the same job for 15 years.
Was he happy there?
No, he felt trapped. He wanted a better job, a better life. But he would say, I can't afford to change. I need this paycheck. I need this security.
Security means safety, knowing what to expect, feeling stable.
Yes, and there's nothing wrong with security. But David used it as an excuse to stay stuck.
What changed for him?
His coworker, a man named Tom, started evening classes to learn new skills, computer skills, business skills.
That costs money, doesn't it?
It does, not much, but some. And David said, Tom, why are you spending money on that? You're wasting your time. We're factory workers, that's what we are. And Tom said something that David never forgot. He said, David, rich people invest in themselves. Poor people save pennies and stay the same.
That's powerful.
It is. Invest means to put money or time into something now, hoping it will grow and give you more later.
Did David change?
Not right away. For months he watched Tom study, watched him tired but dedicated. And then Tom got a new job, a better job, making twice the money. And David realized Tom didn't have more money than me when he started. He didn't have more time. He just made a different choice. He chose to invest in himself instead of staying comfortable.
So what did David do?
He started small. He bought one online course, just one. It cost $50. $50 he was scared to spend, but he spent it, and he studied a little bit every evening.
And then?
6 months later, he got a promotion. Promotion means moving up to a better position. Not a huge promotion, but better. And a year after that, he left the factory completely. He started his own small business.
Because he invested in himself.
Because he changed his habit. Instead of spending his evenings watching television and complaining, he spent them learning, growing, building.
That's a habit of rich thinking, believing you can grow, believing you're worth the investment. And should we pause and explain some words now? I think it would help our friends.
Yes, let's do that. We've used some important ones.
Abundance and scarcity, these are opposites. Abundance means plenty, more than enough, overflowing, like a garden full of flowers.
Scarcity means lack, not enough, always lacking, always worried there won't be enough.
Also, mindset. This word is important. Your mindset is the collection of thoughts and beliefs you have, the lens you see life from.
If you have a scarcity mindset, you see limits. If you have an abundance mindset, you see possibilities.
And finally, habit. We've talked about this before, but let's be clear. A habit is an action you do regularly, often without thinking, like brushing your teeth or checking your phone.
Habits can be helpful or harmful. Good habits build you up. Bad habits tear you down.
Some people use the words rich and wealthy the same way, but there's a difference. Rich often means having money. Wealthy means having resources that last, having assets. Assets are things of value.
But in our conversation today, rich thinking means thinking like someone who sees abundance, who believes in growth, who acts on opportunities.
Exactly. You can have rich thinking even if you don't have much money, and you can have lots of money but still think like you're poor. Here's another story about a young woman named Maya.
Maya, tell me about her.
Maya was always stressed about money. Always. She would check her bank account 5 times a day, and every time she checked, she felt anxious. Anxious means